spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Here's Parker. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Ball. Clock at 6. Pass to Cooper. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A minute ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Parker outside. Pass to Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here's Ball. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Carter on the wing. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop. Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Gasol. Misses the jumper from the wing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Outside Barnes. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. Let's go with a 3. Gasol grabs the board. Stolen by Parker. In transition, here they come. And Irving powers it home.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
Back to Reeves. Jokic to screen. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Parker. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Carter.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Ball right side. There's the triple. Cooper's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Parker. Kicks it out to Barnes. On the wing, Reeves. Shoots over Bridges. And Cooper pulls it down. Ball outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Parker outside. To the inside. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
It's his first trip to the line. And so Ball nails both of them.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
It's stolen. Pass to Bridges.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Parker with it. Guarded now by Ball. On the wing, Reeves. No points yet. Back to Parker. Just 5 to shoot. And Gasol with the block. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:10 left in the opening quarter. Ball outside. Down low. And then Gasol with the jam.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Pass to Bridges. This one for 3. Buries it from 3.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Lively. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. And Lively drops them both. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Carter. Now Gasol. Back to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Gasol with the 3. Gasol's got 5.
With an assortment of moves at his disposal, the catch and shoot is just one of many ways Gasol can beat you.
George outside. Shoots over Ball. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Leading
team 11.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Back to George. From the arc. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Ball is a high-activity player, good at keeping plays going no matter what.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Parker with it. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys, back over to you.
A great pass. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic, but Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Cooper. Here's the three. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now Irving. Outside Reeves. There's the drive. Back to Irving. From deep, Jokic. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Outside Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
And Gasol with the block. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
It's stolen by Irving. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has gotten 4 this quarter.
And we all know Reeves can handle some contact, and he's often the one initiating.
Ball outside. Pass to Cooper. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Jokic. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, it's almost like pick your poison with Jokic in the pick and roll. He's a master of these sets.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the three-pointer goes. Bridges has got 7.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look from that.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
There's a minute 59 left in the first half.
Norman Powell.
Jackson the screen. Here's Parker. The rebound by Bridges.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
So a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Now here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Pass to Gasol. Carter on the wing. Over Powell. Carter, good. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Jackson surveying the D. Jackson the screen. And Irving powers it home.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. There's 45 seconds left in the second period. Powell with a steal. And there's the drive. And Powell with the stuff.
I love seeing Powell in attack mode. Seeing a lane open up and slashing his way inside with ease.
Carter. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. Pass to Barnes. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Here's Goodwin. Carter from outside. And we've reached halftime in this one. Leading by 10. And we'll see it back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Now here's Ball. Here's Cooper. Off target from 3-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. The open shot, Barnes. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Barnes has got 6.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
At the line for 3, Michael Cooper.
Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. Here's Jokic. All the way to the hole, Jokic.
Well, when Jokic gets going downhill, look out.
Outside Carter. Driving inside. They get the rebound. The 3. The shot, no good.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Parker outside. Shot clock at 6. And Gasol with the block. And they're pushing it up. Outside Carter. Pass to Gasol. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Kicks it out to Parker. Back to Jokic. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Carter. Gasol, the screen. It's stolen by Barnes. And they're on the run. Here's Jokic. The putback. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Reeves. Clock at 6. Back to Parker. And finally, they hit one. Parker's got 5 points.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Carter from outside. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Yeah, great job by LaMelo. Hoping and kicking it out led to a good look from 3. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Jokic on the double team. Bridges misses. Irving looking it over. To the right side. Jokic with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to Parker. Inside. Gasol grabs the board.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Jokic. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here we go.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bridges. From the corner. Can't hit that one. Here we go. And Irving powers it home.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the official.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. Now Parker. 5 points in the game. They set a pick. The floater. And yep, it's good. Parker's got his third bucket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Gasol, the screen. And stolen by Jokic. Here's the break. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Well, credit the defense of Jokic. He turns them over, then quickly starts the break.
.50 seconds left in the third. Parker outside. Pass to Jokic. It's Barnes on the wing. They get it back. And Jokic throws it down.
Staying active. Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
To the wing on the left. Ball outside. Here's Cooper. 6 to shoot. Launches a three. Ball sticks the three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Parker. Got it up. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. They're up by 8. And don't go away. We'll be
41.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Doug Christie has called a timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Barnes. Gasol comes with a double team. 5 to shoot. From deep, Jokic. The triple goes for Jokic.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Outside Carter. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Carter's got 19 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Parker outside. It's Jokic, high post. Kicks it out to Parker. 5 on the clock. Jokic. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Boy, he's really turned it around since the break. In a bit of a rhythm.
Pass to Cooper. Ball outside. Ball charges in. Banked it in off the glass.
The defense leaves an opening and Ball exploits it. I mean, he can be so sudden.
Here's Parker. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Bridges misses.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Parker. Pass to Reeves. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Assist from
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
Knocks down the triple. Carter's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Jokic the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Carter from outside. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Parker inside. Here's Jokic. Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
And he just makes it look so easy at times. Once Jokic gets going, there's almost no chance of slowing him down.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Wow!
Oh, my.
Hammer it home!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Carter fires. Oh, he needed it, and he got it.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And defensively, you just can't sleep on Austin Reeves because as we see, even a foul isn't enough to stop him.
And that one falls for Reeves. Ball with it. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's the break. And now we've got an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, the awareness of space on the floor that Jokic has is something that sets him apart. He and LeBron are on their own level in that regard. What an incredible play.
And stolen by Reeves. Here's Irving. Beyond the arc. A minute 15 left in the game. Outside Reeves. for three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, just a huge bucket for Reeves. How this guy goes undrafted, I'll never know.
Ball with it. Irving picks him up. Bridges. Wasting no time. They answer with a three.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a three, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And stolen by Bridges. Now here's Ball. And so the home crowd.
TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret.